born in New Bedford, Massachusetts. The family lived in the lower story of a two-story tenement with the owner living above us. Well, I did go to grade school and then high school in New Bedford. I went through Cornell, both on scholarships and working in several different odd jobs. And I applied for a General Electric National Fellowship, of which there were only a few. And luckily both came through, and off we went to Boston, to Cambridge, to MIT. Studied at MIT in electrical engineering. I began to study communication theory, information theory, and did both a master's and doctorate. I went on the faculty in '59, so in the academic year 64-65, I received a NASA Resident Research Fellowship at JPL. And so we decided to go and spend a year in California. When we returned to Cambridge, I did receive a call to help start engineering to a brand new school in San Diego, the University of California, San Diego. And so one more time we loaded up the car. By then we had 4 children. After arriving in San Diego after that trip, it took about 10 minutes for us to completely adjust to California. 2 friends from UCLA, Leonard Kleinrock and Andy Viterbi, said, "Oh, why don't we set up a company and share the consulting?" And so that's how the first company, Linkabit, got set up. Linkabit proceeded. We grew 60% for the first several years. The first job we had was a Viterbi decoder for a satellite communication system. But we decided that if we made a smaller, less ruggedized version, it would have a significant commercial business. The first customers were Walmart, who used it to connect all their stores and their warehouses, and for Sam Walton to be able to go out every Friday and make a video presentation to his employees. We bid for a job with HBO, and they were looking for a company to scramble their signals we need to build a low-cost home unit that didn't need maintenance, etc., and was very reliable. And so in a fairly short time, we were in a position to build home descramblers. I left Linkabit April 2nd of 1985, and 6 of the other people that I'd worked with at Linkabit kept coming to me and saying, let's do it again. So on July 1st of '85, we started Qualcomm. The name was because we've been talking quality communications. I thought that it would be mostly government business. It then got into a lot of commercial business. We didn't have a business plan. We only knew that digital would be interesting, wireless would be interesting. Because of the Linkabit background, within a month or 2 of starting Qualcomm, I had a call from Hughes Aircraft that they were proposing to the FCC a mobile satellite system. They wanted to hire us as a consultant to review the technical plan, see if there were any holes in it, or if there might be some improvements one might be able to make. That's how I realized that with a mobile communication system, you have people speaking that are isolated. There's a big delay going up and back from a satellite. CDMA has the ability to be anti-jam. We went back to report on our works with CDMA, and at that time they had just come back from the FCC. The FCC had said, "We can't give a single company this license. We want you to form a consortium of companies and bid that way." We were working on something called OmniTrax, and it was to provide a satellite link that would be continent-wide for medium and long-haul trucks to be able to have a two-way communication link with their home office and position location. With our OmniTrax system, to test that and demonstrate to the FCC that we weren't jamming anybody, we got permission from the FCC to go ahead and offer a commercial system. When we received the contract with Schneider on OmniTrax, that was in October. The day after I got notice of that, we turned the company to CDMA. The industry had already looked at TDMA, FDMA, CDMA. Everybody had dropped CDMA, too many problems that were unsolved. And so there was a battle between TDMA and FDMA. We, the previous October, started looking at CDMA. The voting, which took place in January of '89, went in favor of TDMA. In June, they agreed to listen to us. We met in Chicago, and I made the presentation on CDMA. Every company we were working with had a reason why CDMA would not work. Let's design an experiment between us and then implement it and see if CDMA still works. And so we did that with a whole range of different problems, and CDMA kept working. And at that point, we did get companies to support us. We then had to add GSM to them so they'd be joint use where there was GSM as well as CDMA. Qualcomm then had to make a strategic decision. We were making the chips, handsets, and infrastructure base stations. We were competing with companies. We wanted to be available worldwide to make sure this was a worldwide technology. So we put our handset business up for sale. So we supported a change from what was then vertical modeling, which caused third generation to grow very rapidly. So the whole industry went 3G with CDMA, grew a lot. I started Qualcomm in 1995, decided that I would leave on the 20th anniversary, and so I retired in 2005. They picked Paul, who's my son, as the next CEO. So we're involved very much with the universities on our philanthropy. So we named the School of Engineering, Jacobs School of Engineering, for entrepreneurs. It's okay to fail once or twice, but keep trying. Find solutions together. Don't try to solve it all by yourself. Do those things, and I think you can find a successful path forward. Andy and I were always close. We worked in Linkabit a lot, Qualcomm. Andy was always very good at going out and helping recruit people, among other things, which, as I say, getting the right people, smart people, motivated people was by far a critical part of the business. We grew up together business-wise. All this is fun. It may be hard work. It may take a lot of time, but make sure you're having fun when you do it.